Comes to your healing abilities, ask yourself this: who do I need to become? Not what do I need to do? This is more of an inside out versus outside in perspective. Let's riff. So, happy Friday. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're new here, my name is Kristen Jones. I am a spiritual mentor for healers. And as part of my soul mission, purpose, and passion to support healers in stepping into their motherfucking power and remember who you are and what it is that you came here to do. So, when you are tapping into your healing abilities, your spiritual abilities, this is more of a question of who do I need to become instead of what I need to do or what do I need to do. We're feeling the Aries rising today. Like, we're on one. If you saw my stories. And then also the text that I've had with my husband, I'm like, okay, let's just bring this live. Let's share this energy. So this is the embodiment piece. And I have talked about this a lot. I actually, over the summer, had a whole micro program, mini mind, called Becoming Her, which is the embodiment, stepping into the embodiment of the version of you that you desire to be and become. This is a coming home and a remembrance of the soul essence of who you are and what it is that you are here to do versus what is society, or not society, but what is the spiritual community saying that I need to do today to amplify my spiritual abilities? What is it that society says, or the spiritual community, I don't know why I keep saying society, but whatever, says that I need to do today to tap more into my soul codes? And I've been having a lot of conversations around, especially on TikTok, where it's like, well, I have all of these blocks, or I need to just keep meditating, or what was the other one that was said? Oh, I'm trying to remember what she said. Now I can't remember. But it was like, if I just got unblocked, if I just kept meditating, then I'm going to be able to tap even deeper into my soul codes. And I actually heard from someone that did our Healing the Witch Wound Masterclass, and she DM'd me and she's like, damn, that was yes. And she was sharing with me all of these abilities, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you are literally teaching telepathy, or not even teaching, it's a remembrance. You are helping your child remember telepathy, and you're speaking to your child telepathically with a special needs child who is not verbally able to communicate, but they can communicate telepathically. What? That is so amazing. Like, do you guys know how fucking cool you are? I don't think you do. Like, we need to all get into the same room together and each one of you share your badassery, because, like, comment below and tell me your top 3 gifts. Let's talk about top 3. Your top 3 abilities. Come in the comments and tell me, what are your top 3 abilities that you know that you have? And if you're not sharing them, well, now's your time to shine. Like, shine, beautiful soul, shine, because you guys have some powerful as fuck abilities. And when you are talking to me, I am just sitting here in awe. Last night I was on an Untamed Healer call, and one of my clients, this is our 3-month mini mind, and one of our clients in there, she was like, so she has very vivid, like, her third eye is like clear open. She gets some really cool visuals, and I would guide her. Like, there was one thing that I guided her through, literally was like maybe 2 minutes. I don't know how long it was, but it was definitely not even 5. It was, I don't even know if it was 3. And she like opened her eyes and she shared like this whole thing. And then some of her other things came through on the call too. And I was like just watching her, and I'm like, girl, you are so cool. I'm just sitting over here like in awe. And this is you becoming you. When you are in that own it energy, you know you're a healer. You know you're a light worker. You know you're a starseed. You know you're not from this planet. You know the work that you do. Like, do you actually know that the work you do is not even of this planet? It's not even of this planet. Like, you are pulling energy from the galaxy or beyond the galaxy. And like, what do you mean you're still teetering in and out of the healer closet? What do you mean? What's the thing? Like, what's the next meditation that I need to do to activate my abilities? This is a remembrance. This is a coming home to you. And it's like, how do I do that? And I talked about this yesterday. I don't know where it was. Oh, I definitely did a post on this. I was talking about Bonnie from the craft. And I also did a TikTok video on this too. And I'm like, they're not so far off. I know that's not based on a true story, but let's talk about the evolution of Bonnie in the craft. She has abilities, right? When they move, she knows she has abilities. When she goes to school, Nancy and the other girls, they realize that Bonnie's their fourth. She's the fourth corner. She's the one. And Bonnie gets to tap into her abilities with them. And it freaks her out a little bit. And then she gets to see like these girls like become friends. But a little unhinged, if you ask me. And she creates fucking boundaries. She goes and gets a mentor. And even though the mentor kind of freaks her out a little bit, but she does go and she seeks out help. And then she's like, okay, I got this. And she does the binding spell for Nancy, for the highest and best good, for in love and light. And then when Nancy comes even more unhinged, she comes for Bonnie, and Bonnie levels the fuck up. This is her remembering who the F she is. And I need to go watch The Craft this weekend because I freaking love that movie so much. But I just, like, and even though The Craft isn't real, like, isn't that the journey sometimes? And it wasn't, not once do I remember Bonnie journaling her way, like, dear diary, how do I tap into this ability to get Nancy to stop being fucking crazy? Spirit guides, what do I need to do to become a little bit more unhinged and in my power? Maybe not like Nancy, but like me. She didn't go out and like meditate even more. She was like, who do I need to connect with to get help? And what power am I feeling aligned to do so that I can get the shit to stop? Now, you're probably not going against somebody that's unhinged, lovingly. But where is it that you are like, okay, I'm scrolling on, and comment below and tell me. And like, look, I might be saying like all of this, but hear me loud and clear when I say same, girl, same. I have been down the Pinterest, Google. I don't even think like when I started tapping into my abilities that TikTok was around, but the gram was. But I was mostly on like YouTube and Google and Pinterest trying to figure out how to tap into the third eye more, how to tap into my abilities even more, what it is that I needed to do. And it wasn't until like I started connecting with community that's when like it really started to take off. So where is it that you are like still scrolling and saving videos and like you're probably never even coming back to them? Like, comment, tell me. We're sharing secrets here, but like where is it that you're still doing that? Where is it you're like, I'm just feeling so blocked? What is it that I need to do? Maybe I can journal into my future self. And how you collapse time between you and your future self and you and your soul self is not through doing more journaling. And I love to journal. It does help me get the clarity, but the clarity comes even more in the aligned action. And this is where like the downloads come through and then you get to move in that aligned action, right? And so that's where that clarity comes. That's also where the confidence comes from. And so where is it that you're doing those things still? And where is it that you're like, let me just check the box? Like, oh, meditated, check. Oh, did my cards, check. Like, oh, grounded, check. And where is it that you need to step more into you and sure, your future self, but like in alignment with what you need, who you are? How can you become even more you? And how do you do this? Like, right? How do you do this? So in our world, in my world, what we do is we strip away those fears at a human level. This is through the grounded spiritual approach, but it's like through energetics mastery and also through subconscious reprogramming. Because you're a high vibrating soul having a human experience, the subconscious mind cannot be bypassed. Can it be vibrated? I'm sure it can. Cannot be bypassed. I say this all the time, everywhere. And if this is the first time that you've heard me say it, like write it down, because this is something that I feel is so useful to remember, is to ground yourself into the human experience while also connecting with your soul self. And whatever you heal in this lifetime, whatever you release in this lifetime also releases at a soul level. And whenever you're releasing these fears, you're looking them dead in the eye, you're going towards your desires, you're going towards what's setting your soul on fire, you're going towards that soul urge, you can feel it in your heart. You're like, I know I'm here to do that. The more you go after it, the more you take aligned steps, aligned action toward it, the more you come home to yourself, the more confidence that you build in yourself, the more aligned with your soul and your unique, like your soul that you become and that you are. And that's when also your soul codes start to unlock. Now, there are specific ways that I do support my clients to unlocking their specific soul codes. These are unique to you, and also tapping more into your abilities. And I feel that it's very useful. It's very useful to know how to name and claim your abilities. There's not a lot of people out there that are doing this, and I have looked, and I'm just like, why is this not being talked about? And man, the amount of times that I went and I looked for the videos the other day so I could share them with you, because I was like, you guys gotta see these. Then I don't know where the videos went. Maybe they're on a hard drive somewhere, or like a jump drive or something. I'm gonna have to see if I can find them this weekend if I think about it. Because they're good. Like I literally spent like 3 or more hours in the Zen Den in our South Dakota house, recording and re-recording like short 3-minute videos, trying to explain what the fuck I was doing with my spiritual abilities. I was trying to explain what Reiki is, how it helps people, what the benefits are, how you connect with distance healing. I was calling it energy healing because I didn't even understand, or I didn't know if anybody would actually understand what Reiki was. And I think truthfully, like I didn't have that confidence in myself to do it, but I built the confidence, and I built it scared. And I never wanted those in our world to feel that way. I want that confidence. Like there's some fear there, yeah, but we're going to face it. We're going to clear it and then move forward and build that confidence. It's like that Beyonce level confidence. Like, here I am, let me own it. And this is not confidence like me, right? I am a Gemini with an Aries rising. I'm a manifesting generator. I'm an Energizer bunny. It probably would not surprise you to know that I was a cheerleader in high school all 4 years. I made varsity as a freshman, and I was captain of basketball and football cheerleading my senior year. Like I was nominated, what was the actual title? Oh, my senior year, myself, and actually I think my cousin too, even though he wasn't a cheerleader, but he was just like very into like supporting our school and teams. Most school spirit or something like that my senior year. I totally forgot about that until just now. So my confidence is not going to look like your confidence. And this is where we get to strip away like the imposter syndrome too, right? And when we strip away the imposter syndrome, at the core of what it is likely fear, which is causing you to feel like you need to run and hide or to go do something like, well, run and hide. It's either that fight, flight, freeze. which creates more of the thought patterns of, oh, let me avoid this because it feels scary and you're avoiding it. So who do you need to become, and what aligned actions do you need to take in alignment with who it is that you are? So I wanted to share that with you today because this is on my heart. It's less of what box do I need to check, and it's more of who do I need to become. And I shared this in my stories just a little bit ago, but someone that I'm in a mini mind with together with my mentor, with our mentor, she's like, what changed? Like, what shifted? Like, something shifted in your healing business, and you, like, things are really like taking off from the 3D world. And I'm like, well, it's because I decided enough was enough. I promised my husband called me out on my shit, and I promised my husband that I would no longer allow myself to be in a thought pattern that was not useful, and in a thought pattern where I wasn't believing in myself. And yeah, that was something that I had been struggling with for a while, and I wasn't super clear on how to clear it. I decided to lean more into my mentor, into our community. I decided that I was going to embody the fuck out of what it is that I'm teaching, even deeper. I was like, we're done messing around. I'm going to take this to a next level and dive even deeper and get clear. And that is the embodiment, right? It's like, oh, maybe I'm not embodying this as much as what it would be really useful to. So let's take this to the next level. And that awareness is also embodiment. So I took it to the next level with the energetics, with my own spiritual abilities, with my own spiritual tools, with the energy healing, quantum illumination Reiki, with the subconscious reprogramming. I went ahead and I was like, we're done waiting around for the trademark to be fully registered. So let's go ahead and launch the wait list and get people in to quantum illumination Reiki certification program as a founder before we even launch to the public. Psst, if you want in on that, link is in the bio to join the Layer, which is our VIP behind the scenes pre-party, where you can get all the questions answered. And if you want to skip the line, just DM me Reiki and I'll send you all the information to become a founder. But I was like, it was like that enough is enough. We're done hiding. We're done playing small. And sometimes it's like hiding at, like, you're like, okay, I'm in my power. I feel really good, but like, let's not just break the glass ceiling. Let's raise the floor in which we're standing on. And that was my moment. So I want to ask you, who do you need to become? Who do you need to become to step into you even more, which is going to align with your soul self, which is going to align with your spiritual abilities? This is the kind of work that we're doing inside the Coven. This is a 6-week portal to unleash your inner magic. And when I say that no one on the internet does it like I do, no one does it and no one embodies it like we do in my world. And so this is the place, if you are ready to step into your soul essence and your spiritual abilities and unlocking your soul codes, having clarity on how to, like, what it is that you actually do with your abilities, because everyone's a little bit different, especially when it comes to the soul codes, and also being able to verbally share what it is that you're doing, because it's cool and all to do these abilities, and we want you to do those. I think it's badass. And also, we want you to be able to verbally share in a way that's like taking the 5D and bringing it into 3D language that your soulmate clients are actually going to understand. And then build the confidence around them. You can have the abilities, you can know how to speak about them, but if you're freaking the F out and you're just like, I don't know if I can actually do this, that's what we need to clear. So we're going to build the confidence as well together. So links in the bio, or you can DM me the word Coven. We start on October 15th, which is just in time for witchy season. And if you want to check out like the curriculum, that's also in the bio. We'd love to have you in there. And again, comment below and tell me, what are your 3 abilities that you know you have? And let's take them to the next level too inside of the Coven. And let's unlock what's unique to you and your soul codes and what it is that you are specifically here to do and the souls that you're meant to help in this lifetime. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll see you inside the coven, and I'll talk to you soon.